Today in The Sims 4, we're going to let this family choose the main items for their house. This is a department store which I built a while ago, full of every bed in The Sims 4, every kitchen appliance, plumbing essentials, dining, and even some electronic items. And one by one, we'll deplete my Sims' needs so that they will go interact with a random item of their choosing. Our gameplay autonomy is set to full, so they'll choose all their own actions. I'll also be restocking this entire thing one more time with even more items like skill stuff, and whatever items they pick will then have to make them work when we build them a house. This can end up completely random. I've done it a couple times before, but never with this many Sims and never for a family. Plus, I made all of their traits really different. Like this mom is a romantic Sim, the dad is a super relaxed Zen guru, and for the kids, one of them is super rambunctious, and the other one is a little social butterfly. So let's go ahead and press play, see where they're going. It seems like these two already want to go pick out a sink. I'm gonna have my hands full like trying to watch everybody to make sure I catch all of the items. Where did that girl go? Oh my, she just went through that wall. She's a witch. Where are you two going? Basically anything they interact with, we're taking with us. It looks like they're going to the fridge. Oh, she's just going through all the walls again, and they're picking the same fridge. So this black one here seems to be the one. So we're just gonna put that fridge over to the side for now, and I don't know if I'm gonna change swatches today. I've done this challenge once before where they pick the swatches as well. I'll link those videos down below, but that might end up being a lot today. And why didn't you guys sit down at a dining table? Well, it seems like she's going to pick a sink, and she has stopped at this third one here, which is a good choice. And he's also picking a sink. I think it might be the one right beside it. Interesting. It's already really cute seeing the kids pick similar items. Whoa, that kid teleported. I did not think this was going to be an occult family, but these two have not stopped talking to each other. Can you guys, okay. So cute that you're out here chatting, but let's deplete all their needs so they're all of a sudden very tired. Yes, you're all very tired. Please go pick a bed. Oh, I think they've chosen one. Everyone is just miserably finding their bed. So it looks like we have one bunk bed. We have a bed over here from Seasons. We've got this bed from Horse Ranch and a sleeping bag. It's kind of cute that he's the animal enthusiast kid and he picked this one. All right, very good. Thank you, everybody. Let me just take that from you. So sorry. I think next I'm going to decrease 2 of their bladders. So let's do like the mom and the daughter. And then for the boys, we'll decrease their hygiene because there's no need to have 4 different toilets. This way we'll hopefully get 2 toilets and 2 different showers or bathtubs. It is so interesting. I feel like Sims always pick the most expensive bathtub no matter what. No, I think she's gone for the talking toilet. Yep, she's choosing the talking toilet. Sims are also really drawn to this one too, which is very interesting. The dad has just been staring at the shower and not actually going into it. Oh, and we do have another toilet. Okay. The mom has also turned on this record player. Oh, this kid turned on a TV. Okay. So we've picked a TV. Oh, I think the dad has finally picked a shower. All right. So bathroom essentials are pretty much done. So all I really need for them to pick now is a table, but they've picked another TV. Oh, she's going to turn on another TV. We're at 3 TVs already. Listen, you guys cannot have every single one. Oh, but the dad is going to prepare some food, so maybe once he does that, he'll bring it to a table to sit down. And also could definitely use a counter. Oh, right, we hadn't had an oven yet, so we've chosen this retro one. I don't think there's a smoke detector in here, so you better be careful with that. Oh, where's he going? Interesting. There was an extra counter over here and he decided to put it on there. Oh, he stole the grilled cheese. Where is he gonna take the grilled cheese? He is taking this thing on a trip. Okay, he is sitting down at this chair from Cats and Dogs with a base game table and leaving it. All that for what? And as a final item in this round, apparently we're taking the high school years speaker. So far this is all the stuff we have. I'm gonna take a minute, probably more like 30, and we're gonna restock this entire thing for round 2. All right, so I have restocked everything here. I have every single couch and comfy chair option here in the game. This actually looks so cool laid out like this. Then going upstairs, I have a bunch of kid items. I have every single toy for children since we don't have toddlers. All of the stuffed animals. I also have every single skill item up here. I even have some outdoor things, like anything I couldn't fit inside. I just threw out here. Like, look at all of these bicycles. Then upstairs course, we just have even more skill items completely full. So let's see what this family likes to do for fun. Caleb, what the heck are you doing here? Oh, we have movement. Okay, she is going to the lunch bag. They're all going to the lunch bag. Oh, except for him, I think he's going to the water slide. Oh my gosh, he is. This is so cool. I was kind of hoping we would have one of these. I never build with the water slide. Both of them grabbed cereal from this lunch box here. I've also just been starting to put everything into their household inventory. It's a much easier way of having it all laid out. I'm also gonna have to put this in there, otherwise he's gonna be playing with that all night. This is actually so cute. Imagine being a kid going into a store and you have the option to take whatever you want. She took this little red car. I feel bad like taking it away from them. Oh, she's actually putting it away. The responsibility. I guess I'm gonna have to take it out of buy mode and put it away myself. Oh, he's taken a journal. Where is he going with it? Oh, I think he's gonna pick a chair. No. No, turn around. No, not the dine out booth. What are we gonna do with that? Oh, and she has sat down at, is this the weather machine or the Strangerville listening device thing? Either way, weird choice. It's the listening device. Okay, got some really weird choices going on. The mom has picked another water slide. We're gonna have 2 of them in our backyard. And these 2 have sat on this couch. It seems we've also chosen a Murphy bed. 2 Murphy beds actually, and maybe I'll let them pick a couple more things before we build the house. Ooh, she's sleeping in this little tent. I love this tent. That's a good choice. For one of our final items, we have a gaming mat. I'm surprised no one ever picks the bowling alley. Oh, and finally, we have also chosen the foosball table. All right, I think we've got a pretty good selection going on here. I've got pretty much every essential to work with. We've got a bunch of skill items we can use. Let's go build this family a house. So I'm thinking we build in San Sequoia, but I need a lot with a lot of room for a backyard because we have 2 water slides we need to include, and those can get pretty big, so we might have to evict some people. So I've moved them here. This is a 40 by 30 lot, and now we have to use every single one of the items that they picked. So let's just start off by building this family their shell. The only thing we really know about the exterior right now is that we're gonna have a big focus on the backyard. I'm just adding bump outs here and there. I have been tagged in this one picture of this house on Twitter so many times because I feel like that is how I build my initial shells, and everyone was like, this looks familiar. Like, my building style is just keep adding stuff until you like it, and if you don't like it yet, you're not done. All right, so I've just finished my shell, and I actually thought I had finished it before, but when I went to roof it, it was just not working out the way I wanted it to. And your roofing and your shell go hand in hand, so sometimes when you're roofing something and you're just trying to force it to work and it's not working, a lot of the times the issue is not actually your roofing, it's the shell. So I just went back to adjust it. Now I'm basically just filling in the gaps here with some gabled roof pieces, and anywhere that I feel like I can't add another gabled roof piece, I'll usually just go in with a half, and then you just kind of like adjust it and bring it in. Like, that looks a lot better than it would if I just stuck another gabled roof piece on there. So far our roofing is all done. Now we just need some roof paint, but I haven't decided what we're gonna do for wallpaper here yet. What if we did a dark blue? We're definitely gonna need to add contrast, so I'm going in with some shingles from Growing Together. We're gonna raise this up on a foundation. We'll build an entryway. I'm actually bringing out this front bit here a little more so that we can add columns. And what kind of door do we think would suit them? I kind of like this one, and I wonder if we could make that color work with the blue. Let me just change around a few things here. What would the My Wedding Stories windows look like on here? This would 100% not be my first choice, but I want to experiment here. Okay, I've completed windows and doors. My wallpaper is done, and I'm slowly starting to go in and add more of our details. And we're also going to start working on our yard. So I think I'm actually going to make a pretty big back deck, and I was hoping that we could potentially get rid of that booth out here, like this one that I really don't want to put in the house. And then we could attach the table that comes with it. We'll do some sort of dark wood out here, and I'm really liking the change up in foundation types. Like, if you've drawn out a balcony or a deck with a fence, a lot of the time you can go in and change the foundation to something different. It looks especially good when you add water, which I wasn't really planning on doing in this build, but I guess you could twist my arm and we can add a little pond at the front. Oh no. No. I guess my game didn't want me to add any terrain today. Someone told me to press Alt F4 when this happens, like the infinite loading screen thing. So let's see how much of this saved. Okay, you know what? We didn't lose a lot. We could probably also get our foosball table out here. And where should we put our water slides? What if we put 2 of them side by side here, and then we can section this off to make a huge backyard, and they can just have everything here. Like, we'll give them a pool, and half the yard can have this concrete. And then on the other side, what if we added one of those big outdoor kid play things? I'm also just making some terrain paths leading to the backyard. All right, so this is how the outside of our house turned out. It's a little bigger than I anticipated, but I think it turned out really pretty, and I'm glad we got that brown shade to work. Going into the feature, the backyard, there is so much to do back here. These kids are never gonna get bored. The 2 water slides, they've got the big pirate play thing. We have the foosball table, and I also added the toy box that she used, the dino booth, which I'm glad we just stuck out here. I did not want to use that inside. And of course, they still have a whole pool over to the right. I added a diving board, some pool floaties. So that's what we ended up doing for the exterior. Now let's go inside. The first floor, I'm gonna keep pretty open concept. We're gonna have a kitchen to the right, living room, and a bathroom. Upstairs, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms, 1 kid bedroom, 1 parent bedroom, a bathroom, and an open play area where I'm gonna put that like gaming stuff. And then downstairs, we ended up with a lot of beds. Like, we've got this one. We also have this horse ranch one. So we're gonna have to have a guest bedroom. And I'm thinking that all of these Murphy beds are going to be for extended family too. Because like, why else would we have multiple of them? So I think first we're gonna get a big rug to section off the living room. This TV is huge. We're gonna shrink it. And I don't think we're gonna restrict ourselves to the default swatches this time. I did that during one of the challenges of these, but since we have so many items this time, maybe we won't do that. I think I'm adding a big chandelier right in the middle of this living room. We could also add one near the entry, and we have a ton of wood textures happening right here. I need to add in maybe some metal. I'm adding in these end tables here from Growing Together, but I did make this really cool table back here using 2 separate end tables. I don't know, I like how it turned out, and even that the woods are facing different ways. What else could we add from our selection here? I could add the journal. We could put that on one of these tables. Also the lunch bag, I'm gonna probably put on a table, but I'm gonna put it by the door just so I don't forget. Oh, and the record player could totally go around here somewhere. Maybe we put that over here in this corner. And alongside one of the Murphy beds had this bookshelf attached. So when it went into my household inventory, they came as separate items, so I can put 2 of them on those walls there. Over near the front door, I added a table from Growing Together, which I added our lunch bag on, and we can pull that together with a rug. And I'm also just adding some little bins over here just for clutter to make it look like kids actually live here. And then for our kitchen, we still have a huge open space back here. We know the counters that were picked were from Dream Home Decorator. Our oven was this retro one, and I think we could probably get our fridge over here in this corner. Every time I've done this challenge, Sims will not pick a kitchen sink. I don't know why. It always ends up being a bathroom one, which I don't really like this one here. I haven't really decided yet, but let's add in our table. I am going to change the swatch of this one. And for our dining chairs, I mean, maybe if we brought in some more black in the rest of the room, just in a couple places, maybe then we could tie it together a little better. All right, so this is how our main floor turned out. We ended up pulling together the kitchen. I left the chairs as the default one. The only thing I really changed the swatch of in here was the retro oven, which honestly we probably could have kept it like that too. Over to this side, I added a family bulletin board. I've got shelves up there with clutter. I also thought a hutch would suit this build well, so I added that one there from Cats and Dogs. And I really like how the Murphy bed provided separation between the open kitchen and living room. I think it all looks so cozy, definitely looking lived in. And then over to the side here, I have our record player, which they picked, our bookshelves, and back here, I just added like some small stuff going on in the hallway. Let's get some of that bathroom stuff taken care of. So I'm thinking in this one, we use the bathtub because this is a really long and narrow bathroom. So we can easily get the 12,000 simoleon bathtub there with the toilet. I think I'm going to use the kitchen sink in our bathroom as well. Since I picked this one, let's just add a couple of them here. On top, we could maybe do a mirror from Seasons and then we match the sinks to it. And then this bathroom upstairs, I forgot, is super nice too. I guess this is where we can have the talking toilet toilet, and we could totally get a bathroom in here. What if we tried to use one of the eco lifestyle ones? They're a little weird with like different material going on there, but it somehow matches our talking toilet. So that can be that. And then our other sink we have, I feel like this sink goes with like everything. This is just a base game sink. We could probably pull it together with a growing together mirror. And let's also tie it together with one of the eco lifestyle wall decals here. Since we're using so much of it, I like this bathroom. I actually really like how this house is almost giving like cottage. Imagine this massive thing was their cottage. That actually does make sense. If everyone is coming to stay here, maybe it's like this massive family has like split time here, like a timeshare. Okay, let's finally get rid of some of these beds. So this here was going to be the parent room. We have the seasons bed. We can keep the default swatch. The bunk beds. Okay, here's what I was thinking. So we have one bunk bed. This house is huge, so they shouldn't have to share a room, but maybe we have the sleeping bag set up down there so like they can have cute little sleepovers together if they want to. And we changed the wallpaper to purple. Maybe this is where we can put that weird couch, which I'm definitely changing the swatch of. This is like debatably one of the worst couches they could have picked. And then this room is just gonna end up being a massive kid play area slash bedroom. We'll add some more toys in here. What if we had another sleeping bag since this is a family of like 20? Okay, no, I feel like we should actually give them a desk where they can do their homework. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that we got the party kit. There's a new Sims 4 kit called the Sims 4 Party Essentials Kit, but I am really into these neon signs. Oh, and we also got a new record player. Maybe we can bring that in here too. There's not really a whole lot in the kit, which is why I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make a whole video on this. But this TV with the lights in the background is also kind of cool. And of course, the disco ball, which I'm gonna put in my kids' room just because. All right, so this is how our kids' room turned out. I think it's so funny that we have a bunk bed literally just for a sleeping bag, but kind of cute. And I feel like it'd be really fun for kids to do sleepovers like that. We have some of the new party essential items, some toys in here. And you know what? Instead of a dresser, I'm gonna add some of these little suitcases. This is now an inherited family cottage. Okay, what do we have left here? We have another Murphy bed. This one is probably gonna go right here, I guess. We have the listening device and chair. I was thinking about hiding that like under my stairs in the basement. We've also got this gaming pad, a massive speaker. Oh yeah, and like two more TVs. I guess one of them's gonna go in the parent bedroom. Maybe if we rearrange it like this, then the bed will be facing the TV, and then in the bottom bedroom, we can add this bed facing that TV. The final thing I had to add here was this tent, and this can be the son's room downstairs. So he does have his own bedroom. We can maybe make it animal inspired to match the farming tent we have in here. So I figured we would finish this off with some fancy stop motion since we haven't done that in a while. So I finished up the kids' bedroom downstairs, adding more animals in here. I wanted it to be nice and bright and colorful. I also finished up our guest bedroom, which after I finished this one, it definitely reminded me of a grandparent's room. Maybe this is where they stay downstairs when they come over. And then I also tied together our sketchy listening device basement. This whole part is where it gets weird. I don't know what's going on down here. I don't know if I want to know. Maybe grandma's a spy. Upstairs, I finished off our bathroom, just adding a couple more pictures. And for the final rooms upstairs, I just tied together this as a family fun room. There's room for seating, there's speakers in here. And to tie together the cottage feel, I just added more wood tones into the parent bedroom. So that's how this challenge turned out today. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you guys let me know any video ideas you want to see me do in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.